Hello, everyone, and welcome back, Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today I'm going to continue building this iron line. I don't know if we need it right now, but we started building it last time, and I figured, past Seif knew what he was doing. But it does look like it's needed right now. But as I said, past Seif seemed like he knew what he was doing. He seems like a responsible adult, and so we're going to continue his life's work. By that, I mean just building a railway station, which really, as life's work goes, it's not that impressive. But let's not disrespect this past Thief too much, or else, time travel is a thing. Let's not forget time travel is a thing, okay? Never forget that time travel is a thing. I think we're going to have a little bit of a problem with not enough rails. I just want to go down there and get that 11 mil. Just a simple 11 mil, no biggie. And one more. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to get another train into here. So let us grab the rail train. Rail train coming to a theatre near you, or a train stop near you. Whatever. You'll get a rail train. You deserve it. You do deserve a rail train. Good job. Musk finally owns Twitter. Yay. Is that a yay? Is that a yay? I'm not sure that's a yay. I don't know who that is, but I'm still not sure that's a yay. Oh. That's fine. Life goes on. I mean, it's not a yay, but it's not a boo either. It's just that's just what it is. I don't even know what woke means anymore. Like, it doesn't really mean a damn thing. Sometimes woke just means doesn't like, respects people, so it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, we should have a train up here. Not yet. It's like, it really depends, like, who's saying woke. Like, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like, both sides use it to mean something completely different, and it's meaningless. It has lost all meaning. If it ever had meaning, it's gone now. Yeah, this train's still coming. That's alright, the train will arrive when it feels like it. No, absolutely not. That's true. But then again, I would hardly consider, like, when a group of people say wokeness, they don't refer, like, that's not usually what they're talking about. Usually they're talking about, like, oh, respecting people's pronouns, woke. And you're just like, how is that woke? But, so these days that terminology doesn't really mean a damn thing when people say it, in my mind. It's just been overused to the point that it doesn't mean a damn thing. So, I mean, yeah, everyone, I don't know exactly the meaning of it. Yeah. It's, and we're getting political early today, aren't we? Jeez, is it political o'clock already? Jeez, I didn't know I was starting that late. We out of explosives? We're not out of explosives. Don't lie to me like that. No way in hell we're out of explosives just yet. Where are my explosives? There they are. Alright. We'll go and get those rails in just a moment. Do not fret, my dear viewer. If you are fretting, please stop fretting. It's not time for frettations. Okay. And then we'll need to unpack some more of these, and then let's go. Oh, we can go get the rails in a moment. Oh, wait, hang on. Did this not come with a train stop? What? Oh. Because that's in the wrong place. Yeah. But that's not what people usually use the... as I said, the word doesn't mean anything anymore because it means just dumb shit, typically. Like, oh, Wizard of the Coast is so woke now that they're not talking about slavery. And it's like, is that woke? Is that woke? Some people. Not that it's losing its meaning, it's that its meaning is being divided by two completely different sides wanting to try and say the other one's crazy. And so it's not that it's lost meaning, it's just the meaning doesn't make sense anymore. That makes sense. Actually, you know what? I would like to flipperoonie this. Gyrate it? Gyrate it. Like, you know, it's like calling someone a Nazi. Yeah, I get it. Some people are literally Nazis. I'm not saying they're not, obviously. But at some point, you know, it's just everyone I don't like is literally a Nazi. And it's like, well, no, that's not the case. But that's how it's going. You know, if, you know, someone doesn't like what you like, oh, it's because they're a Nazi. And then the alternative side is, oh, it's wokeness. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Will it mean something again one day? I don't know, maybe. Can't help but feel there's a slight problem going on here. We can fix this. Here we go, we fixed it. No, we didn't. Anyway, as I said, we're getting very political early on today, which is not quite how I'd like to start the stream, but it's how we're starting it, clearly. Thankfully we've got a power line that runs almost all the way through here. So that's cool. And the last one to the right and the underground to the left. I think it's fine. It'll do the job. Okay. Oh, crud. This is the last one. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. We just put it into there. Sweet. And, yeah, I think we're good now. We'll move them all one tile up. Oh, that would probably work too. But you know what? This works. It's not pretty. It doesn't need to be pretty. It's just an iron station. It's mining. That's what we really wanted to see. It's mining its own business. Alright, let's, yeah, exactly. I mean, I could go and fix it, but quite frankly, it's done now, and it'll do fine, you know? Gonna do great things. Phobia of cleaning leftover items from belts. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, yeah, I respect that. Are we almost good? Drive very slowly, finish off these last bits. And then we're going to package up all these again because otherwise we'll have too much. And this train should be coming down. Yep. Nice. Okay, so that's another iron mine that is complete for the moment. Good to have. Try for hours to drain belts and consume as much iron as possible. See, You could do that, or you could just crap box things you don't care about. Why waste your time fixing things when you can just crap box things? And this mine is pretty much done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the parts I can reuse. But I mean, this mine is done. I don't think it's relying on anything else. Nope. We'll just pull this out. And that'll be good. Oh no, there's a crap box in there. Well, we're taking the crap box with us, I suppose. Don't want too much boxes in your old orbital base. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember seeing your, like, relocating your base, and that was kind of crazy. And I'm going to leave this rail system here for the moment, because, yeah, no reason to pull it down. We can always reuse it again later, I suppose. For what you ask, I'm honestly not sure. Maybe we'll find a use for it later. Probably not, but maybe. What I would like to do is probably drop off some of this crap that I've got. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. The Steam... Oh wait, I don't know if you can play on Steam, that's a valid point. I was gonna say, does Steam not back up stuff for you, but... Then when I went from my old computer to this computer, like, Steam just backed everything up, and it was just like, yep, like nothing ever changed. Pretty good, actually. I was pretty happy with that. But if you weren't playing on Steam, I mean, then that doesn't clearly work, does it? Hello, Maholic and everyone. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hi. Thank you very much for giving the shout out to Maholic. Welcome, everyone. How was the stream, Maholic? What are you up to these days? Like, I actually can't remember. I've come in and checked you out a couple of times, but I can't remember what you were up to. For those who don't know, I am SeiferKatt, and we are playing Nullius. It is a horrendous little mod that really takes far more time than I wish it did. But we've kind of like sunk cost fallacy here now. Trying to make a space exploration scenario, you got stranded. Oops. But yeah, we're just doing Nullius, and the mod is far bigger than I knew when I started. I thought it was going to be a quick and simple mod, but no, it's much bigger than that, and it'll take me many more hours to go. There is a respawn button. Yeah, but respawn button means you've failed as a person, and can you admit that to yourself? I mean, admitting you've failed so hard, I mean, now you just get the fun adventure of how do you get back, and that's exciting. You know? Ooh, how will you come back from this? Ooh. Oh no. It's a mystery. You gotta use all your science and ingenuity. Yeah, that's exciting. I suppose. If you're into that sort of thing. If you're not, then it's a bloody nightmare. It was so big no capsule can take off from it. Oh. Well, now you get the fun adventure of building a new rocket on that planet, which shouldn't be too hard. Or, if your drones are good, you could figure out how to, like, make another rocket to send another rocket to you, just to bring fuel to you. That's another option. But, yeah. There you go. Now you're in the fun times. Okay, speaking of the fun times, it's only 15 hours in space exploration. Oh, yeah, okay. Now you're having to build on a shitty planet. Okay, that's fun. One day you will return to your world. One day. Alright, so last time what we were making was the barrel pumps. Now, barrel pump 1s, they are they're well done. Jeez. Very much well done. Barrel pump 2s, we're probably having some delays. Do I have rockets? No, we're not at space yet. Not yet. We'll get there one day. Sensor 1s aren't being built. That's not great. Why are they not being built? Rockets soon. I mean, eventually, I suppose, in theory. We are having problems with carbon fibers. Okay. Why? Just a very demanding, why are we having problems with carbon fibers? Actually a very good question. Why are we having problems with carbon fibers? Because it appears we're making a lot of textiles at the moment. No, it doesn't. Maybe we just need to build more of this. That does sound like a rousing time to do stuff. That's where the fun part of Nullius begins. Oh, the fun part of Nullius hasn't begun already. I cry myself to sleep and the fun time of Nullius hasn't started. I don't actually cry myself to sleep, or if I do, not regarding this game. That sounds like a cry for help if I ever heard one. It's not. I'm joking. Okay, so let's go get some flotation cells and see what we can do to make more of these textile-y bullshits. Textile-y bullshits is not what they called me in high school. They should have. So don't worry about this part. This was my old mall that kind of grew into an abomination. Sometimes abominations are like that. Things just grow. And there's nothing you can do about it. It just sort of happens. Yeah. So if you've never seen this mall, don't worry about it. The factory is pretty big these days. This was my starting mall, but now we've sort of expanded out and made little stations everywhere, and hopefully trains work, but they probably break down a lot. That's just life, I suppose. The only problem is driving through this is a bloody nightmare because it's not been designed really for a way to get a car around. And I'm taking a new route this time, and it shows. Because I'm struggling. Not usually the way I take the car through. Someone's like, well, Seif, just build the spider. The spider is still behind hours of research. We'll get there. Eventually. Cool ligma. Yep. Good joke. What I think I'd like to do is copy, say, this, and then just put this out as far as I can for the moment. What if I did this? Oof. Being reckless and wild. That's just who SeiferKatt is. And then we'll upgrade this crap. And apparently we do not have any underground belts right now, underground pipes right now, which is a problem. Something I probably wish I'd looked into first, but that's okay. We can bring those in. Not really a big deal. They just need to go quite a distance. They'll be here someday. They can go the distance. We need to mirror some cells. That is quite a pain. Well, actually, if we upgrade these... maybe that'll help some of them. Alright. I feel like I really desperately need pipe 2s as well. Just to do the mirrored flotation cells, which is a right pain, but... actually, how many more do I need? I could probably get away with this. If I do this, I can probably get away with this. Probably okay. There's one thing I like doing, it's getting away with something that I shouldn't do. Also known as crime. Remember, crime is legal and cool, people. And I am both legal and cool. Don't know if I believe that, but whatever. Crime is legal if you don't get caught. That is true. What the frig is going on here? What the frick is going on here? Yeah, we should have a train of pipes here. Okay. I know I'm going to need a lot of these, but that's alright. Have I missed some bots somewhere? Why aren't they building that? Usually it's because I've missed something, or lost something. Usually how it goes. Oh, okay. And then we just connect that together. And... hey. Ah, Dr. Doof, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? The fools are here. All of the fools? I don't know, that's a lot of fools. Welcome, thank you for the raid, Dr. Doof. Let me just do... oh, thank you, Valday. That's right, I saw you doing the Jackbox part. Well, actually, I saw you doing Words with Friends. I was like, ah, Words with Friends, eh? I am terrible at Words with Friends, so I don't play it. Not all fools, some of you are jesters. Are there many jokers, though? That's the question. Fools, jokers, jesters. Could be a lot of options. Okay, the good news is this seems to be putting through stuff. The bad news is I don't think it's putting through stuff fast enough. If we speed this up, words are fun? I don't know. I mean, Pand would probably agree with you that words are fun, but I struggle with words. I'm not sure words are real. I've never seen a word before, you see. Okay, so my theory is if we push these through faster, maybe we'll make some stuff more. All words are made up. By the way, Doof, I like the fact that you've got words are hard as an emote. That is possibly one of the best emotes I've seen in a long time. That is really funny. Yeah, we've actually run into an interesting problem that... why is it slowing down? Are we actually making more than this one little belt can handle? Kind of are. Alright, that's cool. How's everyone doing today? Everyone looking after themselves? Feels hootly valious? Yeah, I suppose making up words can be hootly valious. I've always said that. I've never said that. I'm lying to try and impress people. Not for the first time. Alright, so these are coming through and probably not at a very good rate. Now, there's good news and bad news on this one. The good news is we can always make more. The bad news is I think we would have problems, unless we build it up here. That's actually probably a good idea. Okay, so let's get one of my people. You've got a car, you should be the person. You are the guy. You like when you guess a word and it sounds plausible English and it isn't, no one knows what it means. See, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, everyone's welcome to their own opinions, of course, but I don't like that. Also, this guy really needs to have night vision goggles because he can't see a damn thing. It happens sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I've done it as well, playing games like some other games. I'm trying to remember what the games are. I don't know. Why was I playing the word game? I don't know. I'm not good at words. Despite English being my first language, and only language I might add, doesn't mean I'm good with them. Okay, deliver me those boxes, sire. Usually I don't need these lamps, and these lamps aren't really in many places, except for during these times where I've got a guy that's got no... No, that's fine. The trains are usually pretty bad anyway. I've only died once in this run, because the trains are only now just fast enough to kill me. This is a mistake. I don't know how to get out of here. This, my mall is terrible. It's not, look at the mall. Everyone close your eyes for like the last 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Like the mall got away from me. I won't lie. But that's why we're not doing the mall anymore. That's why we abandoned it. But unfortunately it means it's still being used for mall related activities. Which is not great. I mean, I guess there's rules to English and you can sort of just fudge them and see what happens. Okay. Hello, other thief. I'm just going to put these in here. Gonna back this off. Nope, nope, nope. You. Yes. You. English is a strange language, I've heard. I disagree, but that's because I don't know any other languages, so... I expect base is not working. If it was working, it'd be a train jam already. Hey! I mean, I want to dispute that, but I don't know if I can, because it seems reasonable. But oi! I mean to the factory, it's doing its best. Its best isn't very good, but it's fine. It's the best at what it does, and what it does isn't very good. Okay. Are you still kind of in the way? Get out of the way then. Problem solved. Alright, so my plan is we're going to build some big furnaces, some large furnaces if you will, up here. Why up here? Because there's nothing else up here, it's fine. And we are going to... We only make the carbon fiber boxes up here. Okay, sure, why not? Why do I have 15 locos? Because when I need them, I'll need, like, quite a few of them. That's going to be my argument, and I'm going to stick to it. But you're probably right. It's probably a good question of why do I have so many? Like, clearly that's going to be a problem. And, yeah, it will be. Because otherwise it's a pain to keep having to go and get trains. And you ever have too many trains? I mean, I guess if you're running out of inventory space, I guess you've got too many trains. But you know, it's just nice to have the trains in your pocket. It's a comforting feeling, you know? You're like, oh, there's a train in my pocket. That feels nice. You know, it's not weird or creepy at all. I got one hand in my... Well, no, sometimes I don't. I use 121 trains. Usually. Fine. And what we'll do is we'll copy that, because I can't be bothered doing it a second time. Usually I can be, but not this time. And we'll do that. That doesn't look like it works at all. In fact, that doesn't work at all. Okay, we're doing it. Some do. Okay, some are 1-on-1s. I agree. The important thing is you got to do it a different ratio than you did the first ones, just because people don't like that. Not the reason I'm doing it that way, but true, people don't like it. Cannot be flipped. Well, screw you. I'll flip you anyway. Flippin' mad. Alright, we're going to do what the shirt, are we? Alright, so the important thing about What the Shirt is the theme music. And the theme music will never be automated because it goes something a little bit like this. Do-do-do-do-do! What the Shirt. Hello. Welcome to What the Shirt. Part where I talk about the shirt that I'm wearing today. Today, I'm wearing my Time Variance Authority shirt. For all time. Always. Based off the TV show Loki. Which, man, I'm looking forward to season 2 of that. If anyone's played Marvel Snap, which I've been enjoying a lot lately, the TVA showing up was a real treat for me. I didn't expect it, and boy did that change game strategy. But yeah, What the Shirt. It was a very short What the Shirt today, but, you know, it's not a cat shirt. How much more can you talk about a shirt that's not a cat shirt, right? Exactly. Okay. Wait, these are going to need to be boxed. Also, what the hell? Ah crap, hang on. Put you in the game. That is... Ah, shit. Hang on. Well, that's not supposed to be for this game, but now I have to do it. Hang on, it does say, please note, this does not apply to Factorio. Doof. 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 Oh, it does not apply to Factorio. Fine, you know what? Alright. We'll do it, but... Hang on, now I've got to check something. No, I actually can reject it. I'll reject one of them. And we'll do the other one. There we go. Let's just turn that off. Okay, good. Hello, Ghostin. How you doing? Welcome. I will figure that out in a moment. I just want to finish this off. Dude, you've been a right pain right now. So good. It's not a true stream. I haven't seen Dave yet. No, I assume he's probably off watching his EDM stream because I saw that was going today. I know Dave likes his EDM stream with Miss Spooky Lady. How are we gonna do this? You know what? We're just gonna do... Oh. The one-off thing. There you go. Not fancy, it's not clever, but you got your doof. Okay? Goodness. EDM stream almost already ended. Oh, really? What a dark world this is. I didn't know we were living in such a dark world that the EDM stream could ever end. It's a one-off thing. One-off. Anyone else tries to redeem that for the... Well, actually they can't now, I've turned it off, but... Yeah. You know, I was saying one-off, and I'm like, someone's going to emote one-off. I know they will. And Veldak, I'm glad it was you. Thank you. We might... No, that's an output of ammonia. Okay. For those interested, we will be doing Ask Panda this week, so be sure to get your Panda questions in, and we'll be asking my wife all your weirdest questions that you thought of. I have removed a couple that I knew she wouldn't be able to answer, just because, you know, I'd rather ask her questions that I do know she'd have a good answer to, or at least an answer other than, I don't know. How many questions in the queue? We've got like 30. I removed a couple of Discworld questions because I know she hasn't ever read Discworld, so I was like, well... Why ask those questions then, you know? I don't want to make her feel weird about not being able to answer questions about like a book series that people absolutely love. About 30 questions in the queue. Should be fun. A good number of questions. It should be going for about like an hour or so, I'd imagine. She hasn't read Discworld, no. She asked me, like, where do you even start with Discworld? And I gave her my answer. And then she looked it up herself and was like, oh, yep, I see. But no, she hasn't read it. She reads a lot of books, but she doesn't really read serials of books. That makes sense. Okay, there we go. That should present to us an interesting answer of materials. Oh, she's never read it. Like, I don't even know if she's read any Pratchett, to be honest. Yes, it's part of an important breakfast book cereal. It's very common. Okay, and then we'll do that, and that should things through just a little bit better. Maybe we could even do some speed modules just to really churn them out. I'm talking about like long-running series. I don't think she really reads those. She reads more one-off books. Oh, I've just said one-off again. Print Discworld chapters and glue them to cereal boxes. I just said she doesn't read cereal books. How would that help? Alright, anyway. Now we're making more carbon fibers. That should be good. And we'll add some productivity. Oh, we've already added productivity to that. Well, that's good then. Go me. Okay, so that should get something done when it feels like it. Yeah, that should make lots of carbon fiber now. Ammonia is getting withdrawn when it gets around to it. And we're going to try and make that a little bit more convenient. Oh. No, it'll catch up. It'll catch up. And if we go output priority that way, and that one can stay the way it is. Need to print some packaging and all. And I think that's more work than I'm willing to put into a joke. Which is strange, because you'd think I'd put a lot of work into a dumb joke, but sometimes I just can't be bothered. Oh yeah, I do that for like... We don't really get a lot of packaging in different languages in New Zealand, just because it's just not a thing that we have. Because in New Zealand, like, we only have 2 languages, and honestly, one of them isn't spoken that much. It needs to be spoken more, admittedly, but there were some bad policies in like the early colonial days that, I mean, that didn't happen. Or rather, they actively tried to dissuade people, tell people not to use the native language of New Zealand. You know, one of those shitty moments in history. But generally, if things are different languages, it's like come from like France or something. Like it'll be in French, but no one really speaks French in New Zealand because French is not a language of New Zealand. It just shows up from time to time. Alright, so we're going to stop using this oxygen because I've done some research on this and I realized where we're having problems. Because I'd like to make sure propane comes through more. Are you impressed with how much small daily things native English speakers could miss? I mean, there's not a lot of non-English things in New Zealand, though, that's the thing. It's just a very English-speaking country. Okay, so now the oxygen comes in here to be compressed, or decompressed rather. And then otherwise it just goes into the vents, the oxygen vents. Now, one of the other things I'm worried about is I don't think we're making enough carbon dioxide outspitters, so we'll spit out more carbon dioxide. You know, the product you see lots of languages. To be fair, you're in Europe. Like, there are lots of languages around you. There's not a lot of languages around me. Okay, and with this, we should make more power, which is pretty cool actually. I'm always got a fondness for more power. Let's do another one of these. I've just got a bit of a fondness for just a little bit more power, you know? And as the hydrogen starts getting used up, which I don't think is going to happen a lot, hopefully we'll make more propane and that'll result in more plastics. Although plastic doesn't seem to be having a problem. Plastic seems to be doing alright. Plastic's doing just fine. The Chinese, the Japanese minority all speak English, or when you're paying attention. I mean, yes, no, the Chinese minority does not necessarily all speak English. Not really much of a Japanese minority. I mean, there are other people who speak other languages, and some people do come in from another country, and it's a large enough culture they don't really need to speak the language because they can get along by with it. Typically, that's Chinese immigrants sometimes do that, and so their kids learn English really well and does all the translations for them. I know a few people like that, but yeah, they don't really write a lot of things in Chinese, and definitely not Japanese. But I mean, yeah, there are places where there are other languages, of course, but yeah. All right, so interesting question though. Okay. Let's dump these things if we can. And these coming to pick up more carbon fibers, of which there are some. Oof. Yeah, it was a good D. I did a good D. Proud of the D. You know you'll never finish Factorio, right? We're all doomed to this hell together. Can we speed these up a little bit? I think we can. It's not going to fill up, I don't think, but hey, it's going to try. I respect that. Oh, it's not quite done. But it tried, and that's what matters. Is that your answer to everything? You'll just do something after you finish Factorio, and then you just never finish Factorio, so you never do anything? Is that your answer to things in life? I'm just curious. Not judging, just curious. I would like to go and probably make some lamps. Looks like we're actually slowing down production now. What happened? Why slow production? Because we don't make enough of the acetylitarian stuff. See, if you pronounce that wrong. Oh yeah, I am aware. Not enough of this stuff. Interesting. Probably make more. soon as possible. As soon as possible, but what truly defines what is possible? Really the question we ask ourselves every day, isn't it? What is possible? Nothing. Nothing is possible. There you go. As fast as possible, AFAP. That's funny. That's a good joke. The reason we're not making more of this is because we're lacking oxygen? Are you serious? We have oxygen. We can give them more oxygen. Oxygen is not hard to come by, guys. Look at that. More oxygen. It is done. And then we're going to swap that out with feed modules, which we don't have. Okay, that was cool. I'm glad we did that. That was definitely worth our time. So we're going to go speed with haste. Speed with haste. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Production with haste modules. And we've got haste modules, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Oxygen not included? Yeah, clearly. Okay, so that'll make a little bit more of that and will hopefully result in just more of these fibers. Does look like more of the fibers being produced. Lovely. Love to see it. Do love to see it. There is the classic train jam. That's never going to go away because of poor planning that I refuse to ever fix. Because to fix it implies that I have a way to fix it, and I don't have a solution. There's no solution there. There is no happiness in the literature club. Okay, we're going to just hide that crap box in there. No one will ever see it, so it's fine. We don't need that either, to be honest. Okay, and that will start making my graphite boxes, which hopefully will result in just some new things being made. We need new sensors, and I think this will help. Yeah. Maybe? I was pretty certain until for just a moment there. I was like, hang on, am I certain? Yeah, they'll make the lamps, and the lamps will make the sensors. Okay. Is that a quote from someone, or do you just make that up? Make what up? I don't know what I could have made up. Got a lot of things in between reading that and saying something. Ah, there is no happiness in the literature club. It's a reference to Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know why, but every now and then I just think that line, there is no happiness in the literature club. And it doesn't really ever make sense. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. It doesn't really ever make any sense, but I like to say it sometimes. It just is a thing I say because I don't know why. Broken individual, I suppose. That's my solution to everything. It's like, why did I say that? I don't know, broken individual. Game with lamps in it. I think I can think of a couple of games with lamps in it, but that's a question for Panda. she'll have to answer it herself. She'll manage, obviously. Alright, so. Anything else coming in? Sensor 1s are a bit slow right now, but they are being manufactured, I suppose. But I really think, even though I've done all that work with making this, I feel like I'm still not making enough. In fact, now I'm definitely not making enough. I'm making a literally zero. Zero, surprise, surprise, is not a good number. Well, it's not a good number when you expect to, you know, be making something. Why are we not making anything? No water. How are we not making water, of all things? Ah, because water was like just a overflow thing. Cool, so I never had dedicated water for there. Great. You can see why that would go well, and I'm just going to run into a few things repeatedly a couple times, you know, that's what I do. Thankfully, there's a huge amount of space here that we could make water. Water is actually really easy to make. The only part of it that's difficult is sending the water I don't want into the lake. Which, funnily enough, there is water we're already sending into the ocean. So, why are we not just grabbing that water? Okay? I did a couple of pumps, one like that and one like that, say. And powered it. And then put these like that, and then powered that. I have made this route more difficult to drive, I've just realized, but that's okay. Why would we message on the fridge door? Talk to people. Just talk to each other. People not talk anymore. Are millennials not talking? Have millennials killed the conversation industry? They would do that. Bloody millennials. Killing every industry. First they killed the diamond industry, then the housing industry, and then the budget pet food industry, and now this. Bloody millennials. Doesn't actually need that much water, which is kind of funny. We also killed the industry. Oh gosh, how could we be so bloody rude, right? What's going on with this plastic? Not enough, that's what's going on with this plastic. Did we also kill the radio star? That's my question. Our future retirements, they killed that too. Bloody millennials ruining everything for everyone. As I said, they probably killed the radio star as well. Can't pretend they didn't. Okay, so that's making more insulation than ever before. That's good. That's making my gypsum, or rather using my gypsum. I feel like, even though this is good, we're gonna need the lamps to be made faster. But it looks like we don't need lamp 2, so I guess that's something, right? And that looks like it's going to start, like, locking up. It's mostly fine. We output priority that way, and then we're going to... Yeah, I was wondering about this. It is locking up. Okay. There we go. So that should result in slightly better times. Maybe it'd be better still if I did this. Oh, Steve's going crazy. I mean, more so than usual. And that should be making more carbon fiber than ever before, hopefully. And the textiles, the textiles are actually all backed up. That means, yeah, this is good. This is good. And they're going to start backing up over here too. Yes. This is good. I'm happy. You can tell because I said yes repeatedly. Usually a #1 indicator that Steve's happy with what's going on. Am I making enough though? That's the real question. 145 boxes a minute. Doesn't really sound like enough, does it? Certainly trying though. I appreciate that. Water apparently is still a problem. Okay. Well, I thought we'd have sorted out the water problem, but clearly not. I mean, I'd done nothing, and I was all out of ideas. I guess to solve the problem, I do have to do something. Ugh. Like, they're working me so hard, making me do something. Disgusting, quite frankly. I'd love to see, like, a wastewater pipe somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna, but it'd be lovely. Oh, actually, hang on. I have. Right there. I think the graphite doesn't need to go anywhere right now. That makes me happy. The graphite doesn't need to go anywhere. It means we've actually sorted out the graphite issues. You're probably going to carbon fiber drop to make more carbon composite, I suppose. Yeah, do we need that? Probably. Yeah, we've got very little of it. You don't need any more right now, but you might need more later. So yeah, okay, you can go do that. Where did I put my car? That's someone else's car, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's someone else already in that car. What if I can all sit in the car? Wait, hang on. There is multiple people in that car. You can sit multiple people in the car? What? We can have a taxi driver. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's so cool. Go. Oh my gosh, we've got Hey Taxi going. I know no one probably ever played Hey Taxi. That wasn't even called Hey Taxi, it was called Space Taxi. Space Taxi was such a good game. Was it actually? I don't know, probably not actually. But I liked it. I always say Hey Taxi because that's what the guy said, but it was called Space Taxi. You played a taxi that could fly in a 2D environment, and then like people would appear on the platform and they'd be like, "Hey, taxi," which was really cool because it was a Commodore 64 game. It had digitized speech. Wow. And they'd be like, "I want to go to platform 3," and then you drive them fly them to platform 3, and try not to kill them. And inevitably you'd kill them because the game was hard. And then sometimes it was a giant ping pong ball. It was a weird game. You know, because the tables are all like the levels are all sort of really strange. Like, oh, this one's is a giant ping ball going backwards and forwards, and if you get hit by the ping pong ball, got there eventually, then you'll die, and you're like, oh shit, better not get hit by the ping pong ball, because you never get hit by the ping pong ball because you stuffed up. Oh, no, okay. That's just how life is sometimes. Sometimes you get hit by a giant ping pong ball. I don't think anyone's questioning that. We're also trying to make sense of 2s, I see, but I think we're just trying to more get a backlog going. But if I do this, speed it up a little bit, but here is the important moment. What more productivity modules in there? Pretty good. The lamp ones can go get delivered. They are going... We needed a lot of lamp ones, didn't we? That's right, everything will catch up in the end. We'll get there. Look at all these lamps. Ioni games. It does threaten to break my spirit on a daily basis. It's only won a couple of times. That's the important thing. It doesn't win every day, just sometimes. In the end, it doesn't even matter. That is true. Because I've been doing RimWorld lately, I was looking at some mods that could make the game experience just a little bit easier to play. Just like a little more functionality to it. And I found a mod that makes the skills easier to see, and I was pretty happy about that. And then one that made the cat ears look better, and I'm like, and this is the most important mod. I'll check. Okay, see, Gosen, as usual, I've given you a new tool, and you've asked for 3 new tools, 3 more. You're gonna get 1 new tool a day. You know that. Exactly. You asked for only cats, you got only cats now. One tool per day. Not 1 tool per day. No, no, don't. No, it's not happening. I can't promise that. You know I can't. I know I said it. I know I said it. That's on me. Not what I meant, though. I can't offer you, like, a new enhancement every day. You keep this up and I'm going to do a magic trick for free, okay? You want that? You're not getting a magic trick for free. That shit's too rare. I need to think a lot, very hard, and develop new tricks. You know what? Here we go. Hey, Dave, how you doing? There we go. Magic trick could happen at any time. Exactly. I just prepared another magic trick just for you. This is an individualized trick for you for later, for doubting my magician skills. Ah, that's why you were looking for Dave earlier. How you doing today, Dave? Doing alright, I hope? It's the weekend, how do you think you're doing? I reckon you are absolutely fucking wasted, if I had to take a guess. Yep. Put it in one. Actually, no, stop. How do you go from hangover to peak performance in 12 hours? Ah, you're truly learning the real professional tactics now, aren't you? He truly wants to learn the ways of the professional. Is he ready? It's up to Dave to decide. I mean, I'm not going to tell Dave what to think. Okay. There we go. That's going to be some trains. That small tank. Now we need another small tank. How do we make that? Okay. Brazilian elections. I don't know anything about Brazilian election. What? I think. Oh, hang on. What are you implying there, my dude? I'm not okay with those implications. I'm not okay with any of those things, unless we're playing Crusader Kings, in which case, that's a different environment. And just the cannibalism part, just to be clear on that, the cannibalism part I'm okay with, but only while playing a video game. Very important to get that context. Oh, sorry. Just the characters I play. Yeah, again. Very important that the context is given there. People aren't thinking I'm that sort of creep. I'm a creep in my own way, thank you very much, but not that way. Which reminds me, Veldak, I gotta ask you a question. So we were talking about this the other stream, and we want to ask you questions about how friendships work. How often do you make friends with someone after stabbing them in the neck? Okay? Just want to know. And then why do you get sad that your friend died that you just stabbed in the neck? That's my question. This is a RimWorld question, admittedly, not a real life question, but still the question remains. What the hell, man? Why would you do this? We never did get the answer, no. That's why I'm asking now. Avoiding the question. I think you did miss that part of the stream. So there were some raiders that came by, and you snuck up beside someone and stabbed them repeatedly in the neck. And then later, I was checking your mood, and you were sad that your friend died, and the friend was the guy that you stabbed in the neck. And I'm like, what? What? Why were you considering him a friend? You stabbed him to death in the neck. And I was just like, well, it was very confusing. I don't know what Rimworld Valdek was thinking, but that's how it went down. Sounds like some of your dreams. Yeah, your dreams are weird though. No offense, but your dreams are friggin' off the hook. You were depressed about... Oh, he was depressed about his friend dying. It wasn't even that he stabbed him. It was just that his friend was dead. And he's like, life is sad that my friend is dead. It's like a friggin', you know, Lenny from Of Mice and Men. You know, you killed the bunny, and now you are sad that you killed the bunny. Like, you were the one that killed him. There's Attack Monkey. Attack Monkey is fine. What was Attack Monkey? Was that Hellbait? I think Attack Monkey was Hellbait. And the ducks are okay too. This is the important thing. The ducks are fine. You're talking about killing friends in chat? I'm worried where this is going. You know, I like this new way of doing that. I was pretty happy with that. Okay, I stuffed it up. When I don't stuff it up, I'm pretty happy with it. Not quite to quote 68. Quote 69 could even come today. If we're lucky. If I say something bullshit crazy, it could happen today. And I don't usually say crazy things while streaming. My stream is usually fairly sane. So... Alright. Get these rocks and see what we can do with them. They mostly are. I mean, sometimes they go a little off the rails. I know. I get it. I've been there. Obviously, like, it was my stream. Where was I if I wasn't there? Unless you find the few quotes, you let them slide. You mean the quotes that you've diligently ordered as the stream lore master? It's like the state stream war master, but I don't think you're going to go and commit a heresy. Are you? Dave Lupercal. I think we've all got some terrible quotes. I mean, sure. Who isn't? Probability of heresy is low, but never zero. That is true. You must always be vigilant for heresy. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to thermal tank 3s. That's good. I don't even remember what that was in context to. It was context, I assure you. I just don't know what that context is. Okay, now I guess it's time for heat pipe 3s. That's the best part. Yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? Dave is doing magic tricks, is he? Cheers. But Dave has still got a few more tricks to learn before he can become a true apprentice. I don't know if Dave wants to be my true apprentice. But if he wanted to be, some hard work to become my apprentice, let's just say. Simple Twitch command. Forgot about that one. 50 white. If I remember rightly, 50 is the one where I was talking about white dragons. Now, to be fair, that. Yep, I saw that one coming. Yep. Context is everything. I'd like to point that out. Look at him thinking he's doing magic tricks. That's alright. Context is important with both of those. I was saying it's okay to be violent in a video game, but I accidentally said racist. That one was a slip of the tongue. That one is a legitimate mistake. The other one, I mean, whites are stupid, is still correct when talking about dragons, which was the context. And I will always have to give the context when someone brings that up. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's nice to know that what will cancel me one day. You know, it's good to see it coming. And helium. Which I don't... Oh, we don't use helium yet. Okay. Oh, Riker. Can't be stopped. Alright, let's get the helium train. We don't have a helium train. Because someone never set the train up properly. Hey, look, if I can entertain, I'm happy with that. I will always be happy with just being able to entertain people. Hello, train. Thank you for not crushing me. I appreciate it. Why am I missing heat pipes? Okay. How much heat have I exchanged so far? Honestly, the exchange rate for heat exchanging is rather poor. So I would love to exchange more heat in the future, but so far it hasn't really been happening. We'll see. We'll see if we can exchange more heat in the future. Is the stream title a scam? Wait, what's the stream title? I don't even remember. Let's exchange some heat. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot about the time. Oh, I forgot that I was just like, ooh, winky face. I forgot that I did that. Oh well, fine. We've been exchanging a lot of heat. You know? A lot of heat has been exchanged. This is the most provocative title yet. It honestly is. It honestly is the most provocative title. I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna make that the title, and then immediately forgot that I'd made that the title. How are we doing with helium? We got lots of helium? We actually do have a lot of helium. Foundries. Do I have foundries? I do. Okay. Don't get used to the provocative titles. This is a one-off, I'm afraid. Oh, the heat pipes are here. Oh, heat pipes. I appreciate you being here. And then we need to get the compressed helium. Delightful. How would I feel if you dragged a bunch of unrelated streamers in? You're absolutely welcome to. I mean, if more than welcome to. It's basically what every raid is, if you think about it. I don't mind. It don't bother me much. You know, I don't really choose who raids me anyway, and I don't mind. Alright then, so that's my heat pipes. Question is, how would they feel about being dragged in here? That's the real question. I have not. I have not looked at Ole's sub Discord. I already follow a lot of Discords that I don't really look at, so I was like, I casually watch Ole. I like him. I like raiding him, but I don't watch his stream as much as I like to because, as much as I would like to rather, because I just don't have the time. Usually, by the time I raid Ole, I'm going to sleep. So I don't follow his Discord, I'm afraid. Cargo wagon. Yeah, Ole's a bit provocative sometimes, isn't he? He's a provocative lad, but he's having fun, and that's the main thing. Yeah, I'm not going to disrespect someone for having fun. I mean, they would be confused of why you've done this, I imagine. Because it's not exactly an EDM stream. It's just a guy playing a game in a very complicated manner. It's not exactly a flashy game. If I was playing something flashy, then maybe, but... He wants to wear one on Monday? Well, I'll check that out then. I'll swing by and see what he's up to. But... not gonna... Would I be able to reproduce some sort of beats through Factorio? No, absolutely not. No, I probably couldn't. Best I could do is play the StarCraft ditties, which I really need to fix that, by the way, this one day. By one day, I mean now, I suppose. I can make almost MIDI played in Factorio. Yeah, but I'm not really very good at that sort of thing, so I'm not going to try and test it on the fly. I kind of want to get shit done. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, I've seen like a whole bunch of things people do with the circuits, and it's all very cool. Like it's pretty amazing. I'm always impressed. but I'm not the one to do it. I wouldn't recreate caramel dancing in Factorio. Okay, wouldn't is because I couldn't. If I could, I would, because I freaking love caramel dancing. Ain't no one taking that from me. Small tank 1B pick. Small tank 2B pick. And that is barrel pump 2. Okay. No, I mean, I love caramel dancing. I'm not ashamed to admit that, because caramel dancing is freaking great. I just wouldn't be able to do it. Is there a caramel dancing mod? I mean, if there is, it'll probably be one that plays caramel dancing when the science is happening. That's too many. That's too many. I don't know what I was thinking. Because that's the joke I've seen before, that like the science labs are going and they're just playing caramel dancing. Let me see if I could. Oh, what, am I about to get like a huge friggin... Yeah, look, man, if you got a... Okay, you found the caramel dancing MIDI file. Yes. The fact you love caramel dancing leads me to believe you're a hard-style, happy, hardcore lover. Probably. I mean, I don't understand what half of those words mean, but sure, why not? There were words that I didn't quite understand, but I'm like, yeah, I can accept that. I'm not gonna deny that, but I don't also understand that. But it's not the sort of music I typically listen to. Yeah, not for any particular reason, I just don't listen to that sort of music. Okay, we'll pick up some of those. Good. Alright, so we are now pretty close to being able to start making thermal tank 3s. Which is what we've been trying to do for a while. Because after that, I mean, we need to produce 10 of them. After that, we can start thinking about the reactors. But, like all things, to make the reactors, we need a bunch of other stuff, like large furnaces, laboratory 2s, processor 2s. There's really most of that stuff I just won't be making, so we're still friggin' delayed by everything. Some of the things we actually do want, though, like large furnaces. Yeah, I saw that she was streaming today. She was like doing a Morticia type thing, which was cool. Not really Morticia, but like sort of a goth sort of aesthetic. Morticia's not quite so bloody. But another crow's foot. Excuse me. Had enough of your jackassery today, rail lines? That's not true. Hello. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Ah, 2 marshmallows! 2 marshmallows! That was my strong bad impression. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Panda didn't appreciate it, but she also doesn't know strong bad. She did not give me caramel dancing. She gave me 2 marshmallows. Man, I don't know how they do that voice, because that voice hurts. Thankfully, the marshmallows help. Alright, so this is going to make the thermal tanks and then start making, I don't know, something else. Oh no. Veldak, what have you put it? Veldak, what is this? Look, we're gonna save and then we'll put in your BP. Okay, okay. I need to undock something first. No, undock rate calculator. We never do this anyway. I'm gonna regret this, just so everyone knows. I'm going to regret this. Is it? The only problem is I don't carry caramel dancing. Shit. I don't think I carry all this stuff with me. I don't carry near enough of this stuff with me. I have to go back. I have to go to... Okay, let's try that again. It's mostly deciders and... Oh, constant combinators. No, we don't have that stuff with us. We're gonna have to go sort it out in a moment. Okay, we will do it. We'll go do it now, shall we? Actually, hang on. One of these guys might be near where he needs to be. Yeah. Okay. Am I going to regret this? Absolutely. Am I going to get DMCA struck? Hopefully not. Let's find out. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Actually, that's not going to work either. It has to be this guy. Good evening, Glacier. Welcome. I don't know if this is going to quite be the right place, but we'll give it a go. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Of course I am. It needs to be this guy because he's the only one that's got the bots. No one else has bots, and I'm not doing that, placing this by hand. In there. Caramel dancing. Okay. What I'm worried about is the speakers. Where are the speakers built? We built speakers. Are they called speakers? They're not called speakers. What are they called? I don't know. We'll figure it out in a moment. Or Gimli. Gimli don't understand. He's just a little guy. Alright. They're called antennas? They're called antennas. Do we have antennas here? Antennas are built over here. Oh, God. Okay, antennas are going to be important because they are needed for the actual music, I imagine. Put it over here so it doesn't get power. I hope it'll be recognizable because it's only a one instrument track. We'll give it a go. Oh, we need substations. Okay, well, I'm gonna do these substations. Oh, okay. So you got play, you got reset. I get it. Oh, I need wait, an arithmetic circuit. Oh. Doesn't make me work for this. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Wait, did I just put them all back? Fine. We're just gonna crap box all this stuff anyway when we're done. All this stuff's just gonna go to the junk heap when we're done. That's better be worth it. Well, actually, we'll leave it up, right? There's no reason to pull it down. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Brain full of speakers. It's full of antennas, yeah. Okay. It has power. Do. Hang on. We're gonna turn the music down for a sec. It's a bit slow, but I like it. Autosave. There's a way to fiddle the speed. That was fun. I was still going. Okay. You know what? Can we just leave it there? Oh, it's global. Shit. Okay, look, can you not be global? We're gonna leave that there. Okay, we're gonna put music back on. We're just gonna leave that there and be confused with caramel dancing occasionally. Very slow caramel dancing. So not the Nightcore remix. The slower version. No. Oh, okay, I can hear that bit. I have no idea what any of this stuff going on is. Can I make it faster in an easy way? Okay, how do I do that? How do I make it faster? Get a faster computer. Caramel Dancing acoustic slow remix. Yes. How can I make it faster, Veldek? What suggestion you got? It'd be something that the block on the right side with a play button. Okay. Oh, wait, you're asking me to do something? I don't understand what any of this shit is. I'm not even going to play with it because I do not understand how this shit works. And I'm not going to pretend I understand anything about what's going on there. Oh god, I can still hear it. Well, I like that it's just chilling, doing its thing. What is this? MIDI Torio. Drag your MIDI file into the requested chest. Oh, it does it itself? Oh no. Who's poking out the caramel dancing song? Emily, only for you. That's funny. Okay. Done with that. It's funny though. It stays. It stays in the factory. I used to have a lot of MIDIs back in the old days. In the old days where like, you know, I didn't have very fast internet. I wanted to listen to Final Fantasy music, but of course I couldn't because, you know, the MP3s were huge at like 4-5 megs each. My god, I couldn't download that. They were huge, so I just download the MIDIs and be happy with it. And they were bad, but, you know, I was happy. Because let's be honest, MIDI music is not quite as good. Love the music in the Cracker files? The what, sorry? The what, sorry? We're gonna need some more train stops. Alright, so this is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, Valdek, if you figure out a way to speed that up, I'll absolutely speed it up, but as it stands, I'm gonna leave it as is. Because I can't pretend to know what the frig is going on there, because I have no idea. Oh, the programs that generated keys or bypass DRM. Oh my goodness, okay. There was a huge music scene for that in like the Amiga days. I didn't even do it on the PC, but on the Amiga days it was a huge scene for that, and it was kind of kick-ass music. Hell, some of that would probably be good stream starting music. I've been thinking about getting like some old Amiga music and like putting it as the stream starter music, but I can't think of like music that is, you know, decent. Because I want something that sort of reflects the stream in a sense. Okay, are you recharging your batteries? DIFM chiptunes, maybe. Something that's sort of just fun and quirky. You know, like me. Okay, anyway, I hate myself just a little bit more right then. Ah, self-loathing, you're back again, I see. Welcome. Like, oh my god. Like, fun and quirky like me? Self-loathing, it always turns up when I don't expect it. Yeah, I never use those tools on PC, but okay, thermal tank 2. Oh, wait, hang on, is that for me? That's probably for me. I didn't know where that train that was going. Alright, I didn't die. Got rid of the chiptune station, I guess. YouTube chiptunes. I don't want to take anything recent. That's the thing. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know how much it would pay to like license something as well. It's a conundrum. Where my insert is. There's not many in there. But I imagine it'll make more as time goes on, so I'm not too worried. All right, thermal tanks. Okay. Did anyone pick up Factorio for the Switch? I can't imagine there was a lot of pickup from this community. But hey, if you're on the Switch and you're playing Factorio for the first time, and you know, you're absolutely welcome to the community. I can't imagine there's a lot of people like that, but I'm sure there'll be some. And that's cool. I think it's cool they made it. It is kind of weird that, you know, you don't have the whole modding scene, but then again, at the same time, they didn't use the modding scene for quite a while. Just run it through the caramel dancing array. They can't DMCA you for game-generated music slowly. The caramel dancing array cannot be used for everything. They want you to think. Factorio without space exploration? Exactly. How would you do it? Base would not run and no mods. Exactly. Like, this is the thing. How do you run that game? I mean, it's theoretically possible, but would you want to? Like, I know I didn't play mods for like quite a while until after, like, for quite a while after Factorio came out, but I like having the option, you know? Posted a song on Discord. Oh no, do we have another one? Super Mario theme played blind. Okay, I'm not going to click on that. Caramel Dunson array? Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. Watch that later. Yep, I will try to. I will try to remember to watch it later. But as you may know, distraction is one of my key weaknesses. Okay. I had too much to drink. Why is the caramel Dunson array sounding almost like the right speed? That's concerning. Take care of yourself, please. Okay, so this is the thermal tank 3s. We are almost ready to start production of these. Drink plenty of water and electrolyte packets. Okay, well, that's probably good. Yes. Yes, good. You know what? I read the word drink, and I didn't even question it. Okay, and locomotive. Cargo wagon, locomotive. All right, how are we doing? Thermal tank 3s, good. Okay, so now we just got to finish that off, and we will be all good. So what do we need specifically? We need... small tanks, okay. Small tanks need medium tanks. Medium tanks need, I guess, medium tanks. Funny how that works. Short on a couple of things with medium tanks, it seems. Fiberglass. Fiberglass could start to be a problem very soon, I've just realized. Maybe it's time to go look at fiberglass and see if we can improve it. Anyway, that's the thermal tank sorted out.
For goodness!
Thank you for following Layla Sims. Really appreciate it. Feel free to lurk or chat. It's entirely up to you what you do. You're the master of your own designs. And that's cool. Okay, so let's go figure out what's going on with fiberglass. Oh man, I'm going way too fast. I'm going to crash into something and it's going to be real bad soon. Oh, what? Oh, slowing down. This is a new tactic I've decided on doing. It's called slowing down and not colliding at something top speed. I don't know if it's going to catch on. I don't think I'll do it again, but it's nice to know that I can occasionally. Alright, so... wish they would create a highway mod for Factorio. I think they did, didn't they? Silica. Silica? Silica. Okay, silica appears to be the problem right now. Well, hard glass is the problem, and thus... okay, here comes the silica. Hello, silica! Good to see you. I think we're going to upgrade all of this. If we upgrade it, then maybe something will happen. Maybe. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, thinking that something will happen, but maybe. Our random shenanigans are random, but that's okay. Oh, we're doing What the Shirt again. Second time. Happily to do that. Okay, so let me start the theme music of What the Shirt, which as we know goes... do-do-do-do-do! What the Shirt. Hello, welcome to What the Shirt. So, today on What the Shirt, we've got my Time Variance Authority shirt. For all time. Always. And it's got Miss Minute on it. Yeah, I just like this shirt. It's good. It's one of those shirts that I quite like. It's the subtle geeky shirt that I quite like, where if you don't know what it is, you're just like, okay, it's just a weird phrase. And if you do know what it's from Loki, the TV show. They are the ones who manage the timelines. They go around and make sure that, you know, people aren't messing with the sacred timeline. And that's kind of cool. And I like it. And also, if you played Marvel Snap, the TVA is in that as a location. And it's an interesting one because it absolutely will destroy everything you're doing sometimes. That's Marvel Snap for you. I'm loving Marvel Snap a lot. It's kind of crazy how much I'm loving that game. Because I've been playing it a lot. Are you still watching The Expanse? Excellent. I still haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of people say good things about it. And that's got to count for something, right? So we're making quite a bit of hard glass, which is good. And it's making the glass fiber, which in turn will make more fiberglass, which is really what we need. But I just don't know if we make enough fiberglass at this point. I mean, the answer is we're not. 388 boxes per minute is rather poor. But it's what we've got. At least it's trying, right? Try harder! Alright, we'll just chuck that stuff in there. I'm never really one for binging shows. Like if I watch a show, I'll watch like one episode a night for like weeks upon weeks, and then I just won't watch some for a while. And yeah, I'm just not a show binger usually. Like I'm the sort of person that, you know, really likes the old style thing where you used to get like one episode a week, and I'm like, yeah, I love one episode a week because I can keep up with that. And I understand why people don't necessarily like that design, but I'm fond of it. You know, I like the going, oh, it's Thursday night, it's time to watch, you know, Marvel TV show number 3000. I agree, Turtle. I just like the idea that after a show, then like me and Panda talk about it for the next week, going, oh, did you ever think this? Oh, what about this? And we just talk about it for like the full week, and then the next episode's up, and then we're excited. Yeah, I mean, it's not the wrong attitude, it's just the attitude you like, and that's totally fine too. You know, each to their own of how they want to consume media. And isn't it nice that you can consume the media whichever way you bloody well want, isn't it? That's nice. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but thank you for trying. I stream too slow. I'm sorry, I'll try to stream faster in future. Gosh, I stream too slow. That's on me, apparently. Gosh, what an asshole. Goodness gracious. Sass today from this boy. Anime comes out once a week. Yeah, I don't really watch anime. I just fell off that wagon. I know you're kidding. Don't you worry. I know. I got it. That's why I said, what an asshole, and laughed, as opposed to what an asshole and blocked. uh, got distracted by YouTube videos? I mean, yeah. I respect that. I mean, yeah, I get that as well. Like, Panda and myself, like when we watch a show, like we like are quite happily watching, you know, an episode a night and that sort of thing, and we're having a good time with that. And then you get to that point, like, because the streaming service is all out in one go, where you watch like the second to last episode, and they're like, you know, to be continued, and we look at each other and we go, "We're watching the next one now, right?" And it was like, "Yeah," and then we watch the last one, um, because you know at that point they've got us. We need to know what happens. Because it's like, well, clearly that's a two-parter episode. You can't just watch one part of a two-parter, right? Crazy. It's crazy thinking. Am I crazy? I don't think so. I've got my moments. Look, it's not my fault. It's the bees. The bees made me crazy. You don't understand. It's the bees. Anyway, enough of actually being crazy for a joke. Okay, you know what? We're just going to pull these down for a moment. The bees! Yeah. You know, those bees, they will get you. They know what they're doing. Me, I have no idea what I'm doing. The one bees are real! I don't even know what that meme references. I just know a guy says the One Piece is real, and I don't know why. Oh my god, Star Trek and Stargate, the ended with a part 1, and oh my gosh, and then you had to spend like a year waiting. How was they gonna get out of it this time? Oh, you didn't know. You had to wait. And it was just the longest waiting time. It was ridiculous. And I hated that. Or what happened in New Zealand for Voyager is they went to be continued, and then it was like 3 years before they aired the next episode because I guess they just didn't get the rights or whatever. I don't know why it took them so long, but man, they were not in a hurry to air those episodes. And it was so painful. I'm gonna go to haste. I think haste is fine. I mean, yeah, it used to be like New Zealand was like really far behind sometimes with TV, and it would just be like atrociously behind. So you'd be like, okay, cool. How do we get the next episode of this? It's like, the answer is you buy the VHS cassette tapes. And that was how you got to see the next episodes, because otherwise you had to wait. And like you didn't know what happened, but there'd be a guy who would be like, "Oh my god, it's so good," and you're like, "What? What? It is good?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's real good." And you're like, there's nothing you could do about it. You couldn't download the episodes illegally. You just had to wait. I mean, you guys in your Americas, you know, you or wherever you are, I don't know if Europe had the same problem we did. I assume they didn't. But the Americans, like, they got like the things when they needed to. I mean, you know, it'd be like the Xbox original took a year to make it to New Zealand after it had already released in America. And we were getting the magazines. We were getting the magazines for all the stuff that was coming out. I mean, Australia got it 6 months before us. It's ridiculous. And so it was like, well, okay, everyone's really excited about this Xbox original, as they called it back then. Uh, Yeah, of course they called it the Xbox original back then. Obviously. But it was just like everyone's really excited about this console and we really want to buy it, but we can't. Depends where you are in Europe. That is a valid point. Not considered. Wait, why is that not being built? Not enough water. We need more water? Yeah. These days you're lucky if any TV show gets a second season. I mean, I suppose. I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I wouldn't know. Clunk. It was interesting. People are like to me, Steve, how have you not seen this TV show? How have you not watched this movie? I'm like, I play video games. I don't have time. And they're like, yeah, but you've gotta have seen this, or you gotta have watched this. I'm like, no, I really haven't had the time. I play a lot of video games. They're like, yeah, but what about this? How have you not seen this? I'm like, part of I play a lot of video games. You're not understanding. Like, I really don't do have the time for any of this. And people are very perplexed on how this could ever be. I'm like, well, you know. My life is clearly different. Yes, we need more water. Train! Hello. How you doing, Tara? Can we make more saline water, please? I'm gonna follow this until the saline water appears. Do 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 do. Okay, well that's caramel dancing stuck in my head again. Thank you. I just need more saline water, I think. You're all going. That's something, I suppose. Wait, what are these? Oh, they are hydro plants. Hell. Okay. I'm not mirroring them. I don't care enough for that. Rank silver tier 4. Oh, in Magic? Nice. Congratulations. And more matches of the deck you played first time than the deck you adjusted to your needs. Well, that can happen sometimes. I don't know how much water this makes. So it needs 42,000 per minute. We kind of need one more of these. Nice. Really clean. There we go. So that should solve that problem. Yeah. Yeah. Making a bit more silica. Love to see it. Yeah, I've really got to deal with this at some point, don't I? What is going on here? Are we just not getting rid of the dust? This gets rid of 288 dust per minute. Okay, I think I see what the problem here is. Doesn't get rid of enough dust, I would imagine. How much dust do you make? 403 boxes per minute. Okay. Yeah, we don't get enough of the rid of the dust. We gotta sort this out now, don't we? Redirect your nose. No, we don't want that much sneezing. Too much sneezing. Crap. A lot of dust. I mean... Oh, I see what you're doing there. I see. I get it. Um... I mean, could we... Oh, we're gonna need more volcanic gas as well, aren't we? Okay. Is this not doing well enough? Not really. I need another volcanic gas train. Maybe one going over there. That'd be exciting. Goes across the little water. Makes a little gas train. Cute. Okay. Um... Probably true. I guess that's how people look at it. I mean, there's a Stargate role-playing game. That's technically a Stargate RPG. I never played it. I think it was based on the D20 system, so it's a few years old now, but there was one. It was really more of a source book than a role-playing system. I always wonder if there's a thing I can do on the stream, like a sort of role-play thing, like with chat. I wonder about how a good way to do that, but I haven't figured it out yet. Not a tabletop gamer, just PC gamer. That's fair enough. As I said, it wouldn't be a very good alternative anyway. Okay, I want to grab some land. Which the problem is I can never remember where it is. Oh, hello. What's there? Did a spin? Always cool to do spins, never forget. We take a moment to appreciate Warren Spector. He was Deus Ex, right? Unless I'm mistaken, which I don't think I am. Stargate Resistance. What's Stargate Resistance? I mean, I never finished even watching SG-1, which I enjoyed watching it, but I just didn't continue it. Why would someone do that, Veldak? It's a very good question. Why would you in particular do that? Real weird question I'm not being able to figure out. Well, it's not crashing on the same rock twice. Ah! A second rock! I see. Technically true. Okay, before we do that, and System Shock and Thief and Underworld. Oh, okay. Clearly he made more than I knew about. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do this manually because I don't trust myself driving the car. In fact, I didn't even trust myself walking straight there. Look back, Gerson. We're just going to do a straight line across this water. Maybe we'll be lucky and there'll be a thermal vent here. Probably unlikely, but yeah, it could happen. It was unlikely. Dave's talking about Thief. Dave is talking. Well, Dave's talking about War Inspector. Specifically. And he wants you to appreciate War Inspector. Please. You would appreciate that. I never played Thief. I played Thief 3, which I understand was the bad one. All the thieves. Play Thief. Busy. Some of you may know that I was playing Terra Invicta, and I don't know about that game. I really dug it to start off with, but I feel like once you get to shipbuilding, the shipbuilding is so convoluted. I think it's it kind of loses itself. I don't think I need like 30 different types of engines, and then can't do anything with them. Kind of annoying. Maybe that's the point of the game. I don't know. Stab their friend into a neck. You meant in the neck. I'm pretty sure. But, you know, sometimes you gotta stab your friend into a neck. How life is. Okay. Okay, and then we will, You just want to understand the rules. I get it. Okay. So that's going to be a little bit more sulfuric acid. The thing is, it keeps running out. That's the problem. Be like a boat and float on top of whatever. Valid strategy. Or rather, it is a strategy. I don't know if it's a valid strategy, but it's certainly one you could do. Please tell me I got more pumps. I don't think I got more pumps. Oh, you know what I could do? I could bring the pump train. In fact, I could bring pump 3s. I could, except for the fact they wouldn't go very far. Hello, Soulburn. How you doing? The Dishonored series did it better. I've never played Dishonored either, to be honest. Don the mask, hydrate. Okay, order is important here. Mask. Donned. Hydration. I played the first level of Dishonored 1, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I just never went back to play it. Play Soulburn. I mean, it was fine. I just didn't play more of it. Nothing against it. It's just like, I guess I was playing something else at the time. I don't know. Where is your stream at? That's a good question. loyal fans want to watch Cell burn. Best FPS stealth game. I see, the thing is I'm not really a stealthy kind of boy. I'm more of a shoot first, shoot second, and then wonder why I'm shooting. That's not true actually, but still, it's a good joke. I'm gonna need more rails at this rate too. A rail. The rails are just down there. I can just go get them. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like that's what the game's for. It's like, even though you can play the game that way, it's like if you play Hitman with just run and gun shooting, that's not how you play Hitman. I know we're not talking about Hitman. That's not how you're supposed to play it. I get that. So I'm like, well, why would I play the game in the incorrect way? He says playing Factorio in the incorrect way. I just realized this train actually can't go any further, so I'm gonna have to back it up. Sneaky orc. Decided the true ending is not shooting anyone. Exactly, I know, which means if that's the true ending, how can I play it any other way? Right? I know that. I know you're not supposed to harm anyone. It's like, ooh, get the best Metal Gear Solid score, don't be killins. And I'm like, but I'm not good enough for that. I try. I got weapons. Why I'm not killing? So yeah. Then I just feel like I'm just wasting my time because I can't play the game optimally. Which, you know, is a bad way to look at a game, I know, but I look at it sometimes. And then I just basically make myself sad. I am good enough? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate the, you're perfect, you're worth it. Okay, now it's getting weird. I'm just not good at stealth games. I don't have the patience for it. And I appreciate the part where I can just run around, like, panic and start shooting. Which, again, I feel then I'm like, oh, then I'm just not playing it right. I know that's not the way you should be looking at a game, like, ooh, you're playing it wrong. I know you shouldn't look at the games that way, but I still do. Don't worry, I've got a couple of good plans for Factorio. Playing it wrong when we get there. But we've got to finish Nullius before we can do that. What the hell do you make? Volcanic gas, right. Uh, 50,000? Yeah. Real question, other games, what games have caramel dance in a race? Not enough is the real answer, and you know it. I believe you didn't know caramel dancing before I brought it up. That's so crazy. Oh, then there was that new Prey, yeah. I would go think it's about that new Prey as well, but again, I didn't play that either. Because it just doesn't seem like it seems the sort of game that I probably enjoy, but I probably play it. Okay, we do not have power. Ark of the Ninja, I played that. It took me like 3 go-overs before I actually managed to enjoy it. I did play it. Yeah, only one though. It took me a while to actually get into Mark of the Ninja. And, yep, same clay. Defraider, I know, that's why I'm going back. Excuse me. So that will make some more volcanic gas, which is something, I suppose. I don't know if it's going to be making enough, but the real reason we did that is so we could try and get rid of some of this dust. Usually I think when someone types that oxygen not included, that's just because that's the sort of group that I roll with these days. Or they're talking about like a Japanese demon, which is also an Oni. You know what we need to do? We need to fix this. That's going to be really bad. I'll leave it like that. Phasmophobia has Oni, does it? Nifty. I don't understand Phasmophobia. Like, I've seen the game, but I just don't understand what's happening. Like, I've seen Siphinated playing it, and I'm like, I don't get this. I feel like I'm about to yell at a kid to get off my lawn if this keeps up. Here we go. Investigation game. Yeah, I just don't quite get what's happening. I think I just haven't watched it for long enough. I watch it for like about 10 minutes and I'm like, I don't see what's happening. They're just saying a name repeatedly and then getting spooked. And I'm like, I don't get it. Damn kids, get off my lawn. You should eat a lot so you can keep big and strong and finish C block. Or at least get to blue science. Alright. Let's try and get rid of some of that dust. Ah, so you can finish C block now. Good to know, good to know. I know you're not at green science. I'm well aware where you're at. I just wanted you to get a green science. Okay. While I'm here, I am concerned that it seems like science or some things have stymied, which is not great. What I'm going to try and do is produce more. Do I have distilleries? No. Yeah, we're going to produce more of this stuff, I think. Got more land, we should. Oh, no. Shit. Can we get rid of that? Yeah. Okay. I mean, you don't have to move stuff around. You leave stuff where it is and then just sort of never, let's just forget about that it ever existed. That was my plan. Can we get pump 3? Ooh. Saline water. Are we not dumping enough saline water? Absolutely not. Okay. Is this C block? A little bit, isn't it? Does seem like C block right now. Okay, let's just get rid of this real quick. And then we'll... Oh no. I've just realized we are not really going to be able to dump this very well. Fine. And hurting oneself. It's also just advised around hurting oneself. Never exclude that pain. Oh. Wait, what? No. Steve gets disappointed by point-and-click games because you can't brute force it by shooting, screaming, and spaghettiing. That's not true. Are you talking about point-and-click games like, you know, Monkey Island stuff? Because you can absolutely brute force that. Doesn't work well, but you can. Screaming? What the hell? Make you sound like I'm some sort of, like, screaming YouTuber. I ain't a screaming YouTuber. I barely scream at all. Okay, well, okay, I got scared. Yes, that's true. I did get scared one time. But I don't scream like it was a regular thing. Oh, he's getting defensive. Aww. The worst part of that is me being like, no, he's getting defensive at myself. Anyway. So cute. He thinks he's not. Real patronizing is when he's talking about himself like that. Freaking rude, man. Freaking rude. Almost never. That was a weird thing. I don't know what was going on there, but all right, they're apparently different things. Oop, oop, okay. Okay, so that's sort of connecting things. These are the FromSoft games. I don't think I screened at FromSoft games. I would just like make the joke of, well, game crash, and then I just wouldn't play it. That's usually my thing. And it'd be like, did the game crash? I'm like, no. It's done. Actually, we want flotation cells, which I think we have many of them left. I am impressed pretty easily, that's true.
can't deny that. We're gonna need more cells. Okay. What's the best way to get them? Probably drive up and get them. And get some, so the other plan is do it with sulfuric acid, because we need to get rid of this crap. So important at this rate. So we'll get some flotation cells. We'll grab a couple of pylons while we're at it. We are going to run out of those very, very soon. Or substations, I guess, is what I meant to say. Fine, I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted, I got what I needed. Gotta be a crap box around here somewhere. There is. Lovely. I want that. I fabricate it, I probably don't care. Why am I being disrespected right now? I do deserve that. No, cells. And we're gonna need some more distilleries. And that can go in a crap box. Yep, good. I had to explain that one to Panda, that quote 9. It's like, why a daughter's easy to work with? What is your point there? I'm like, well, I don't inherit land, so it is easier to work with that. She was still not impressed. Yeah, it was hardly the thing that I said least impressing to her while playing Crusader Kings. There was a lot of reprehensible things I said while playing that game. Things that I do not agree with. I did say them. Doesn't mean it was right, though. That was the one that she really didn't like, which is fair enough, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, that connects all that together. I mean, that's just true knowledge. You do have to wash before you see the thing. I mean, I'm sticking with that one. That's just called truth. Okay, so hopefully... my intent here is that this should start getting rid of the mineral dust just a bit better. You might have some other problems. I guess we'll figure those out when we get there. We made a cool sword? What if you're a peasant that doesn't have the ability to wash before meeting the king? Nope, it's failure on the peasant, and if the peasant cannot wash before seeing the king, the peasant does not get to see the king. It is that obvious. Oh, that easy, rather. It is not my fault if the peasants have... what was that? Food? Ah! Throw him in jail. Hey, we did have the same brain cell. Nice. Fucking love that movie. Okay, now this is what I was worried about. We're now getting too much sludge that we do need to worry about how we're going to get rid of said sludge. Hmm. I need more hydro plants, I think. Okay. The hydro plants. Oh, that's a good line. That's a racing line there if I ever saw one. Goodness, what is the socialism that's happening here? Oh, to the peasants. Exactly. Use the river to its full extent. Pump? Do we have any pumps left? Yeah, we got a few. Well, that got no chill indeed. Now, I know what that was meant to look like, but at first I thought it was just him like poking his head between curtains, like, you know, opening night at like a theater production, and there's like the nervous lead actor looks outside and sees everyone there, but also doesn't see like their father figure there or their, you know, partner, or their father figure who is also their partner. That's a weird one, but that one, that joke got away from me there. But yeah, that's what it looked like to me at first. I can't go this way. I really wish I'd remembered to pick up some landfill. I was going to pick it up, honestly. Machinery rise up and unite? No. No, no machine rise up and unite, please. I hear of any machinery rising up and uniting. That's it. Factory over. Nothing to lose but our bolts. Hmm. We'll lose a lot more than that. That blood will be on your hands. I just want to make that clear. Have I watched iRobot? No, but I've read it. That count? It's not acceptable. Well, okay. A lot of things aren't acceptable in the world that are being done right now, so you know. Oh, a train's run out of fuel. Ooh, boy. If I knew whose fault that was, I would probably go and blame them for it. But I don't know whose fault it is, so I can't blame anyone. Why? Hang on. Why would the inserters be uprising in the first place? The inserters love their jobs. We've had a deadlock. I mean, now we technically have, but that doesn't count, right? It's the no, not you. It's the. Yeah, you can probably go fix it. You're the closest, I guess. Like when my juniors uprise, they love me, exactly. Like one of my juniors actually said they loved me the other day because I helped them, and I immediately said, "That's a bit much. Tone it back." A little uncomfortable with that. Exactly. Yes, and I was like, she didn't mean it like that. She was just like, "Oh my God, I've been working on this for like an hour and I'm freaking out, and you just came along and answered in like 10 seconds." So that's more what she meant, but I was still like, not comfortable with those words. Okay. We are making a lamp occasionally when we feel like it. Why are we not making more lamps? I would have thought we'd be making heaps of lamps. Heaps as, bro. Bots are in the net. Bots in the network are the healthcare plan. That's true, but the inserters are also on the same healthcare plan. And on the same payment plan because we believe in equal opportunity payment plans. They'll get paid all the electricity they can eat. Except for when there's a shortage, but that's not my fault. Whose fault is it, you may ask? I say you should stop asking questions. Gosh darn it. Okay, don't be rude. Whose fault is it? It's no one's fault. It's just how life is sometimes. Goodness. I can't believe people would ask me that. Don't ask a man his salary, a woman her age, or a Factorio player why he's got no power. I absolutely do not blame Panda. I agree. Agree, bot. I can't remember where my I seriously cannot remember where my landfill is. I do this every time. And then I always stand next to it when I'm admitting I don't know where it is. I Absolutely discuss your wages. Yeah, I don't think I've got like a rule in my place that you're not allowed to discuss them. What's the best way to get there? Probably this way. I mean, look, now that I'm slowly traveling somewhere on train, the general idea of socialism is not the worst. I don't know the full ramifications of what I said there, so before someone's like, actually, I don't know. I'm just saying that people should be treated equally, and I don't think there should be like huge amounts of economic disparity. But you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about, so you know, what ifs. That's how I get away from this conversation. Just, I don't know what I'm talking about, what ifs. Nice! Way to weasel out of that one. But I've got a squirrel, so that's important. Look at this little squirrel, and you'd be like, watcha! And you rip the squirrel apart. You can actually do the same thing in real life, but you shouldn't. Exactly. That's how you deal with all problems. Where did I get the squirrel from? Canada. Canadian squirrel. It was a gift. I got in trouble one time because I was bored in a meeting, so I was playing with the squirrel. And then they were like, why aren't you paying attention in the meeting? And I was like, oh, I'm just kind of bored. Like, that's not a good reason. And I'm like, well, who asked? It's a don't ask, don't tell situation. Don't ask why I'm bored if you don't want to hear the reason. Um, no, of course I didn't say that. Jeez, no. I'm not friggin' insane. God. Absolutely I didn't say that. God, the balls on me for saying that. No, I'm sorry. I don't have that sort of balls. I can't say that shit. I'm a coward by nature. I mean, you know, it's one of those things you always wish you could say. You absolutely never say. Because, you know, you want to eat food at the end of the week when you get paid. Say that sort of shit, you don't get paid because you don't have work. I'm sorry. A lot of the stuff I say is just absolutely satirical, and it's surprising to you. Welcome. Streams just got a lot more disappointing. I understand that. So we're gonna deal with this wastewater, I suppose. Although, hopefully... pour more water into here. This does require like 750 wastewater. So if we could maybe pump... I do like the idea that I did say something so badass. People are like, you didn't say that, Steve. I'm like, oh, no. Okay, so the wastewater. I want to do a stream where I only respond with cat coins or quotes, but I don't seem to like some of the quotes. I mean, the quotes are fine. I said them after all. I can't really get away from that logic or that truth. Um, yeah, you're absolutely welcome to do it. I don't mind. It's just some of the quotes are rather uncomfortable because I have to like give context of why I said that. And admit, yeah, I did say that, but context is important. This plan is like putting a dumpster fire out by hitting it with a train. Honestly, that sounds like the sort of plan I would approve of. It seems like my sort of plan. These actually being dumped? It is, sort of. No, it's kind of not actually. It's probably not how where I want to dump that, now that I'm looking at it a bit closer. Yeah, I do admit that I did say all those things. The context is super important for a lot of them, but that's okay. I was showing my mum the quotes the other day when she was here, and some of them she found funny. Other ones she was like, what? And I'm like, I need context for that one. You know, even my mum liked the quote database, so that says something. I don't think it was one of them. That might have been. 200,000. Okay, so that should hopefully be producing lots of this titanium. I thought we did a thing to get a fix for the graphite. Did we not actually do that? I know this is a while back that I was thinking about this, but it's just like... We had a train that just came and dropped off some graphite. Do that. Well, we did, or at least we thought about it, and that's kind of the same thing. If we did a thing to get a fix. Yeah, well, that's a quote. Add. Quote 66. Oh, it was rubber that we did that with. Right, okay, well... Yeah, graphite's doing fine, I guess. Science is just being a little slow, that's all. Alright. So, how are we going with the thermal tank 3s, which is the whole reason we picked this up in the first place? First off, I do want to point out the fact the mineral dust is being cleared, and that is pretty important. It's actually going at a reasonable pace as well. Just gonna save that for just a second. So you don't forget it. Oh, jeez. Now, out of curiosity, is this going? Yes, it does appear to be. That means the train should be coming this way, maybe? No, not at the moment. But it will when it feels like it. Okay, so what are we actually making next? Well, next I imagine we need to get the reactors. So let's go sort out large furnaces. Large furnace 2. This is gonna suck, isn't it? The answer is yes. Now we've got some furnaces, I know that. We've got small furnace 2s. Okay. Oh, I hate this already. I hate everything that I'm looking at right now. Interesting thing. Oh, no, never mind. We need medium furnace 1, 2, 3. And we need large furnace. And we need medium furnace 3? Yes, we do. Okay. Good news is this isn't the worst thing I've ever had to look at. Really not the best. Do we make chimneys? I don't think we make chimneys. We do not make chimneys. Okay. Well, we might as well go keep building up there. You know what, guys? I'm feeling generous. I'll add them both. Meow. Hey, big clown. Thanks for the meow. I love your name, by the way. It's just so reminiscent of a big clown. I appreciate it. Oh, another meow. So the important thing, guys, is the next quote is quote 69. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with that one, but I'm sure you guys will figure it out. I'm sure you just wait until I say something super terrible and be like, haha, here we go, boys. I don't usually say something super terrible, just generally terrible. I'm gonna crash into everything on the way. Just nice. I mean, nice works. I've said nice a lot of times in my life. Some things are just nice. Can't stop that. Can't stop that truth. Here we go, boys is also good. That is a good one, actually. Fiberglass, it's slow. Well, that'll do it. The period is very important there, just nice. Veldak got 69. Good job, Veldak. Nice. Alright, well, I guess we start making our furnaces then. Ugh, small furnace 3, you suck. Sucks so much. Well, let's start making small furnace 3, I suppose. Okay, small furnace 3. What do you want? You want sensors, you want bricks, you want small furnace 2s rather? Okay. Get started, I suppose. Refraction. Let's say that. Polygon Assassin, that's a cool name. Small furnace 2, okay. What are we up to? Iron wire, aluminium wire, mortar, okay. I am iron wire. Aluminium wire. I'm not aluminium wire. That's a different guy. And mortar. And then we can make them. Let's put them all together and just make them happen. Make them kiss. You know, not a weird way. A regular, non-weird way of making materials kiss. Not strange, it's normal. Strange. I'm trying to figure out where the large ones are. Probably over here, right? Yeah. Slowly coming this way, that's pretty good. I like that. We're gonna need more unboxes, and pretty sure we've never actually. No, we've never done that. Zeta 3, small assemblers, B module 1. Okay. Okay. Good plan. Just walk between that moving train. What an absolute legend. An absolute idiot, more like it, but that's okay. Didn't die. Only worry about it if he died. No, I don't actually want to do that, I've just remembered. I want to unbox them. So, I have messed up. Again. Let's get that down every now and then. Really need to clear my inventory, don't I? He's Dungeon Oopsie. It's Dungeon Oopsie. Again. Not for the first time, not for the last. Actually, the good news is I think away with this one. Like crime. Mortar on boxes, I see. Mortar on boxes? Not. Huh. Machine spirit is pleased. So now all I need is the sensors and we can make the small furnaces. Yay! What else are small furnaces used for? Are they used for anything else? Small furnace 3s are not used for anything else other than medium furnace 2s. Okay. Problem is, I think there's a lot of things that want sensor 1s. So that's going to be a bit of a problem until we can really... Small furnace plus fertilizer equals medium furnace. What? That's a crazy ass logic you working with there, buddy. Now we need chimneys. I can bring those 4 things in. No, I'd still need to... I don't need to bring meat away. I might actually need to import those, or... Here's the thing, I could build another crow station on the other side. Okay, so we're going to make chimneys now. Stone brick, pipe, one-way valve, iron rod. Okay. Brick. And brick. Pipe. 1. One way. That's not great. And iron rod. Ugh. God, there is no rhyme or reason to this factory, is there? I would apologize, but I am seriously never going to do anything about it. That's okay. You don't need to have rhyme or reason in a factory. It's just a factory. What's it going to do? Bite you? Probably not. Wait. The factory bite me? I don't think so. Does there need to be? Probably not, but probably be nice if it had some rhyme or reason. You know what? This guy can probably go make with the boxes. Looks like a bit like a cat in a spacesuit holding an experimental gun. Oh, I can see that! It's got little ears. I see it. And it does. And it's got a little tail out there, and its legs. It's sort of leaping. And the gun, I think the gun's embedded in its chest. Actually, I'm just looking at propane real quick. Still working up here? Not like filled up with oxygen anywhere? No. Oh, we're okay. Okay. Remember when I used to think that I was going to place more stone down, and then I never did it again? I told you it would happen when I started doing it. I was like, I'm going to do this for a while, but I'm going to just give up very soon. And then I gave up. I knew I would, because I do it every time. Now I need speed modules. And small assemblers. Now, if I found the assemblers, then I would be absolutely happy about that, but I can't find... Oh, there we go. Large assemblers, medium assemblers. If I follow this, is there a box of small assemblers? Probably not. That'd be too handy. Oh my goodness. Here's a box of small assemblers. That's handy. Too handy. I got the wrong speed modules. My bad. I can probably grab these ones. Okay, let's just go back to where I was working. First, let's hit every key until I find the one that I actually want to use. There we go. Found it eventually. Oh, right. And I really liked this design. I think this was really cool, so I'm just going to do it again. And the last one is this one. And there we go. And that'll make my chimneys. which is not a word. I know. It's not pronounced chimney at the very least. Probably pronounced chimney, because that's called a reasonable freaking word. We're not going to worry about chimney 2s at this stage. I don't think we really need to. Building them at some point would probably be good, but I don't think we use enough chimneys for it to matter too much. Or chimneys, as I'm not calling them. You... Get out. Get out. Give me my boxes. Get back in. Go home. Hey. There we go. That makes chimney 1s. Could even do that with... No, can't do it with small assemblers. Okay, that's good. Flipperoonies, or gyrate technically. If for flip, gyrate. And SeiferKatt. That's me. The worst part about the name I've chosen for myself online is you mispronounce it and it doesn't work at all. Like, be like, it's SeiferKatt. It's like, oh, the joke doesn't work if you say the name wrong. Gotta be SeiferKatt, because that's not how you spell the word cat. It doesn't bother me, it's just really funny that that's how I've chosen my name. I never really considered that other people would pronounce it wrong. Does it matter? Doesn't matter until it does, right? Alright. Greetings, Wile E. Coyote. Good luck with that Roadrunner, I hope. I understand he's a dastardly one. Alright, so from here... How you doing today, Wile E. Coyote? Having a good time? Not using any dangerous Acme products? Sorry, I've seen the name and I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep going with this joke. Because I don't know when to quit. I mean, when should I have quit this mod? I don't know, probably like 3 months ago? I don't know how long I've been doing this. How long have I been doing this mod for, actually? That's a good question. How long have I been doing this for? Sorry, I've just said it to myself and I'm like, go on. Let's find out, shall we? Your videos. Nullius has been going for the question that nobody asked. Nullius started in June. Oh god. That's terrifying. I don't know if I wanted to know that. And now we do know that. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a long mod. And I regret everything, but that's okay. We're going to put the chimneys in there because we'll probably need them for distilleries. 6 more months. Oh god. 6 more months would be a pain. I mean, if it takes 6 more months... Like, look. We are committed to this, okay? We have spent far too long to quit now. And if there's one thing I'm not, it's not a quitter, right? I've never quit anything in my life. Cheating cat in the way there. Preparations for Pyodon. Look, before Pyodon, I've got 2 shorter games to play. It will happen. Sunk cost fallacy. Absolutely sunk cost fallacy. No doubt about it. At least Pythons, I know that it's bad. Like, all the people have ever told me since I started this is, like when I started C-Block, like, ha ha ha, try Pythons. And I was like, fresh-faced, what's Pythons? You know, because I didn't know. And now I know. And now I'm like, yeah, one day. We'll get that shit done one day. And I legitimately mean it. I will get it done. But before I do Pi, I'm going to do like a couple of short things. Some of which may hurt people in a different way, and I look forward to hurting other people for a change, as opposed to just me. That sounded really bad. I'm sorry. That sounded actually positively sadistic. I apologize. I don't actually want to hurt people, but if people can't understand the majesty of a single belt, that's up to them. I was doing some research today. Got a plan. I don't know why I'm planning for something that's months out at this point, but, you know, makes me feel good. Actually, I'm not. I'm not. Look, I'm just bringing back a fan favorite, okay? Okay, let's bring in the... Wait, what am I missing? Boxes? Chests. I mean, fan favorite might be a bit of an exaggeration, but hey, a bit of exaggeration was what they used to call me in high school. And honestly what they call me now, but that's just because I'm a bit of a drama queen sometimes. Have I tried C-Block? Absolutely, I played C-Block twice. Yeah, I love C-Block. C-Block is honestly my favorite mod. With SpaceX. Absolutely. Well, you gotta play SpaceX. You're not playing SpaceX, what are you doing? We might be out of inserters again. Quote 25 is really... See, now that people know what the quotes are, they can just deliberately pick the correct quote. Do we have just... Oh, those seem to be a bit slow now. What's wrong with the inserters, eh? Are they first off? They're there. Okay. What's wrong with the inserters? Why are they slow? What are we missing? What are we missing, eh? I'm missing whatever's supposed to be on that line. Just filtering... really? They're on strike. Yeah, they usually are. Something's usually on strike in my base. I had come to expect it, honestly. A very lazy base sometimes. Oh, let's figure out what's going on with the inserter 3s. Can we try C-Block some point? C-Block's good. Admittedly, one of the reasons I really like it is just because you literally cannot lose it. Like, I know it's not really a good reason to like something, but it helps me. Fiberglass is going to be a problem, isn't it? Set of 3s. Where are they supposed to be? They're over by that lake. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha, fam. I don't know why I said I gotcha, fam. I literally never talk like that, but I did just then, I suppose. So why are these not full? They're short on whatever's supposed to be down this way. Which is... Center 1s. The thing about a 248K plus SE, I don't know what 248K is, I'm afraid. 248K. Everything else makes sense. I just don't know what 248K is. Space exploration was a good time. I enjoyed space exploration. That was fun. Look, we'll go one more box and then we'll send you home. Adds more recipes and concepts to the game. Okay. I don't think we're going to get very many inserters for this. I don't think we're going to get enough, rather. The sensors really need to be continually made, and I think that is being a problem with the fibers. Yeah, the fibers. I've been right little shits they are. A lot of the fibers are going to build something else, aren't they? Well, that's fine. I'll figure it out. We do need to build a lot of sensors, though. Maybe we just really need to build a lot more sensors. Good job, Seif. You solved the riddle. You solved it! I'll make a true detective out of you yet. Probably. Crack the case, Seif. How do you deal with a shortage? Just build more. He's a genius, I tell you. Well, I don't want to say genius. I just am better than the common man, you know? Nothing... Wow, sorry. I know I was joking, but I said that aloud, and I'm like, I just kind of hated myself just a bit. Just don't run out. Oh my goodness. I see you go by that school of logic, eh? Hmm. Well, okay, I mean, that is a logical thing you can say. Personally, I wouldn't say it, but, you know, I think it's brave that you tried, okay? God, I hate this new persona I've created. Thinks he's so cool. He just thinks he knows what he's doing. I hate this persona. It's the worst persona I've created since Robot. No, Robot I liked. Robot was a good boy. He just didn't understand how humanity had to need oxygen to breathe. Because he was a robot. Oh, Robot. Robot the robot. He is Robot. Hello, I am Robot. I am here to assist. You wish to breathe? I do not understand. Allow me to cease breathing. There, much calmer. I sense your heart rate is spiking. This is normal. This means you will soon be quiet. And quiet is what humans should be. Beep boop. Some accuse Robot of being a criminal, and those people don't understand Robert. He's just trying to help. Just understands that humanity wishes to be quiet, and he knows how to make them quiet. By suffocating them is his new plan, and it does so well for him. Good old Robert. I'm very proud of Robert some days. Actually, Robert is not a person under the law and cannot commit a crime. Exactly, Robert is a robot. Cannot commit crime. Well, crime does not exist for Robert, because Robert is good. Now I'm just remembering like DuckTales. Do you want to see like the new DuckTales like reboot they had like a while back? It was really good, but the robots literally had a switch that was good or evil, and the switch would flip. And it's just like, why is that a switch you have on your robots? And I just kind of enjoy that. Like it's just a dumbass switch to have, and then be like, oh no, the robot's gone evil. Don't have the switch then. Like this is on you, buddy. Some say Robot is a criminal. Cannot be. Actually, we know you see what you think I'd do that? Think I'd put a good evil switch on a robot? Probably would actually. Seems convenient. What if I need the robot to do crimes? Not that I would want a robot to do crimes, of course. Of course not. I wouldn't remove. Oh no, I wouldn't remove it. I just wouldn't add it. Remove the switch, they won't turn on. Huh. I mean, I wouldn't make it with the good evil switch. I just wouldn't remove it. I think that's fair. Why would you remove it? It's a perfectly good switch. Yeah, I'm gonna need this to be exported. Okay. The switch was for testing purposes. Oh, did it work though? Did the test work? That's what I want to know. Tell me if the test worked and I won't flip it. Oh, you don't remember? Because it wasn't documented? Well, time to flip it. Now, just to be clear, Robot the robot is not evil. He is just curious. And also wishes to fix humanity. Because Robot is good. Okay, hang on. Robot the robot. His plan is to help humanity, he will suffocate them. Okay, now that generally is seen as an evil act, but his switch is set to good. So we've got one of two options here. One, his switch is labeled the wrong way. That's possible. The other possibility is, holy shit, how bad is he when he's flipped on evil? Like, oh shit, Robot, you might be dangerous. Might be. The switch is a placebo they can choose. That makes sense. I mean, yeah. It's like Dern, right? He's supposed to be evil because he's Drow, but he's just like, no, I chose to be good. Any Drow can choose to be good, just they don't. Drist is like, well, yeah, I'll choose to be good because, you know, I'm a good robot. Is Drist a robot? Probably not. Is Drist problematic? Or Drow in general, are they problematic? I'm just curious. Seems like I'm giving that a solid maybe. Yeah, I'm giving a solid maybe on Drow being evil is problematic. Good old solid maybe. I mean, Magic switch. What? Huh. Tell my wife I said hello. Ah, Neutralonians. I mean, we really do need more carbon fiber, don't we? We need more carbon fiber in my factory's diet. Of course. Wait, are you seriously telling me water is still a problem here? Can't be right. Why? Why? Okay. Is anyone close to that? You might be the closest to that. Okay. Fluid throughput issues. Possibly. But I mean, it goes from like 20 and the next tile it goes to 0. That's a bit more than standard fluid input issues, isn't it? Or throughput issues. It's not usually that bad, is it? Someone flip the switch to magic. Hmm. Try this, shall we? Oh, now it's just working on its own. Be serious. Well, that's fine. I asked that like someone I mean, I kind of assumed someone would understand fluid. It looks like it's fixed itself. It's like a watch clock never boils. Wait, what? Hang on. No, that's right. That's right. Sorry, never mind. I thought I said the wrong thing. It is true. A watch clock does never boil. That is correct. It's not quite the phrase, but it is still correct. Like, yes, I messed up, but it is still correct that a watch clock does not boil. Clocks in general do not boil. That is not the job of a clock. Salvador, someone say that. Valid point, but were you watching it? I never saw those clocks boil. Actually, they didn't boil, they melted. There's a difference. Clocks do melt. Unless you're trying to tell me the clocks don't melt, in which case Salvador Dali would have something to say about that. Maybe we really do just need to spend some time and just make more fibers. Maybe. Anyway, We've got combustion chamber 2s. Okay, I was like, hang on, combustion chamber 3s. Haven't we built those? No, we have not. So I need heat pipe 1s and combustion chamber 2s. Okay, that's easy enough. And then it has to drive all the way across the other side of the factory to get there. Yep, that's called good design. That's going to not need to be emptied, but this one will. What's ticking? Actually, hang on. You know I haven't checked in a while. Is this still playing? No, you gotta reset it. I wish you have an Android that just turns that on occasionally. So we need the small furnace 3s to go this way. It'll do. It's not tidy, but it'll do. Okay, and that'll make my medium furnace 2s. We need to make medium furnace 3s? We do need to make medium furnace 3s. Oh, hell. There's more things in there that I need to build, including combustion chamber. Oh, for fudge's sake. This is a pain. That's alright. Think about what it'll be. Very soon I'll have large furnace 2s, and that'll be... Is there a large furnace 3? I never really looked. You say no. No. I'll take it. By the way, I'm going to look through the records at some point and figure out who suggested Nullius. And there will be retribution. Yep, lessons learned from Nullius. Bot moles are good. Yep. I will not make that mistake again. It was you who suggested this. There will be retribution. Please wait for retribution. It will come when you least expect it. New Zealand and Finland are now at war. Well, hang on. It makes it sound like I have the ability to declare war on Finland. I do not. I will contact our Prime Minister immediately and ask, hey, hey Jacinda, can you declare war on Finland? And she'll be like, all right, step 1, how'd you get into my house? Step 2, what has Finland ever done to New Zealand? And I'm like, what Finland's done to New Zealand? It's just what Finland has done to me personally. Retribution will arrive in 3 to 6 days. Please hold. Please stand by the phone. When retribution arrives, please pick up the phone and say, hello, Tower here. If you do not do this, your retribution will not be delivered. Okay, so we do need a bit of an honor system. We do need you to accept the retribution. If you do not accept the retribution, I'd like to say there will be more retribution, but I cannot say for certain because I think we can only deliver retribution through the phone lines. And if you don't pick up and say hello tower, because I don't want to give retribution to someone else. Like, I don't, that would be a crime. They'd be stealing your retribution. And I don't think that's fair. You know, it's your retribution. You should be the one to get it. Yeah, how would you feel if someone else took your retribution? You'd be disappointed. I know I would be. Retribution cannot be refunded. That is true. Retribution cannot be refunded. It cannot be returned. It cannot even be redeemed for cat coins. You cannot... You just have to accept your retribution. If you do not want retribution, please dial 1 now. If you would like extra retribution, please dial 2. If you'd like to redirect... Sorry, I didn't expect it to someone type 1. 17. Your retribution has been exchanged. It is now going to go in. Why? Because he doesn't appreciate good magic tricks. Oh, I didn't hydrate. You never go wrong with a good magic trick, that's what I always say. See, this is the problem with Robot. I just realized the problem with Robot is I was his creator, and that is why he goes evil. Sorry, not evil. He's on the good switch, don't forget that. This is just how he is when he's being good. It's concerning. Okay, so we've got medium furnace 2s. That's something. Now what do we do? Medium furnace 3s or large furnaces? Large furnaces are easy to build. Let's just keep going with the medium have air filters. I don't know why I asked that question. I know what the answer is. I know the answer is no, and I'll just be disappointed in myself. These large furnaces, I have all of that stuff now. Well, except for medium furnace 3s, of course, but... Alright, let's just build large furnaces. They're easy. Concrete and steel beam. Okay. In fact, actually, I think this is where we're going to end the stream for the night. Just these up, and then we'll call it for the night. Red belts. It's disappointing. I like how these like little stations just sort of crop up out of nowhere. Kind of cute. How are we going with iron and... I know I'm trying to end, but are we doing okay with iron and the aluminium? Mostly. No, we're not, because... Why are you not leaving? You need to go. Go home! Scared? Why would you scare a train? There he goes. Anyway, let's call it. Actually, before we call it, there is one more thing we need to do. This is actually pretty important. And the fact that we didn't do it can't end the stream without doing this. This is actually pretty important. Because this is one of those defining features of today's stream. Exclamation mark important. I mean, we're talking exclamation marks on both sides. That's right. This is on fire importance. If you like Dwarf Fortress. And if you don't, I mean, then... Oh, look, there's the truck. I forgot about the truck. I built so far away. I'll correct it. Okay. Then we have to reset it. Excellent. Now we can end the stream. This is just going to be the thing now. This robot's going to stay here. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you've enjoyed today and not currently following, please do consider giving a follow. I'd really appreciate it.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you very much, Wiley Coyote. Really appreciate the follow. Oh, Adama's taking the late Top Cat. Yeah, sure. We can do that. I'll do that after stream if that's okay. If you, yeah, you can also subscribe if you do so wish, but don't feel like you have to. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. After school, excellent. But also, I stream 4 nights a week. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, around this time, always. And I'm alternating between Factorio and RimWorld at the moment. So today, of course, Factorio, which means you can ascertain that tomorrow will be RimWorld. That's how it works. And then Monday, you figured it out. It's Factorio. Good on you. This music is really distracting, but I got to get used to it. I'm going to do this again next stream as well, maybe. Anyway, what else is there to say? You can, oh, the socials. I forgot about the socials. There they are. You can go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, which is where I post these videos outside my regular... Sorry, this is where I post the VODs. You can go to Discord, which is where you find me outside my regular streaming time. And you can also go to twitter.com/SeiferKatt, which is where I just post stuff that I think about throughout the day. Is that interesting to you? Follow, I guess. Is it not interesting to you? That's fine too. Do what you want. I'm just giving you options. That's me. I'm out. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really, truly, honestly do appreciate it. You guys make this so much more fun than me just playing on my own. And thanks. I hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone.